There are so many women who are single and they are in great health, and they're going to find a man, they're going to fall in love with that man, and then their health is going to take a rapid decline. They are going to be shaving several years off of their life the moment that they decide to get married and partner up with a man. One thing that they do not tell women about marriage is that a woman's body does not respond well to cohabitating and dealing with a man. And I'm going to read an excerpt from a book that breaks this down very, very well. The book, When the Body Says No by Gabor Mate, it's taking me so long to read this book because this book is going to break your heart. It's really going to break your heart to the point where you really realize that women are asking for marriage and women are wanting to have a husband, not realizing that they are signing up to have a life with someone that is inherently going to make them sick, make them have a lower quality of life, and make them die sooner. In another study, married women were matched with an equal number of women who were divorced or separated. In the married group, marital quality and satisfaction were assessed by means of self-reports. Immune system activity was studied in blood samples drawn from each participant. Poor marital quality was strongly and positively related to poor immune response. In the divorced or separated group, the two psychological factors most closely associated with diminished immune functioning were the time elapsed since the breakup. So the more recent the marriage failure, the greater the immune suppression. And then the woman's degree of attachment to the former spouse. This is important. So the greater the emotional attachment, the worse the immune function. Women who were more self-regulated, less emotionally dependent on a relationship that failed to work for them, had stronger immune systems. Greater differentiation means better health. The less powerful partner in any relationship will absorb a disproportionate amount of the shared anxiety, which is the reason that so many more women than men are treated for, say, anxiety or depression. The issue here is not strength, but power. That is, who is serving whose needs. It is not that these women are more psychologically unbalanced than their husbands, even though the latter may seem to function at higher levels. What is unbalanced is the relationship, so that women are absorbing their husband's stresses and anxieties while also having to contain their own. When a lot of women decide to get married and get husbands, you're signing up to have less power and less leverage in the whole entire situation, because a lot of you women are emotionally dependent on a man. And a lot of you would go as far as to be financially dependent on a man, putting you in a position of having less power. And that is how men are able to siphon energy from you and drain energy from you, because you have to make up for all of the things that he is lacking. Most men are lacking a great deal, and you are going to put your health on the line just to say that you are married, because you are going to coddle and enable the behavior of someone who is inferior to you. And a lot of women don't even realize it. I want more and more women to wake up and understand that when you are deciding to get married, you're putting your health at risk when you decide to marry the wrong person. Because everything that he lacks, everything that he neglects, everything that he abandons will now be your burden. And you will have to regulate yourself through that and regulate him to make sure that he does not add more burden onto your life. This book is heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. Reading this book, hearing about women getting lupus, multiple sclerosis, all types of autoimmune diseases because they've been in these 10, 15, 20, 30, 40-year-old marriages, and they've taken the brunt on all of these stressors, not realizing that it was coming from their husband.